Okay, well, the timer is finished ticking down. Let's get it underway then. This is punishment game number 179. That number is terrifyingly large because it indicates the amount of time that I have failed at challenges on stream. But I've been streaming for almost a decade, so I guess let's try not to dive into those numbers too bad. It's still quite incriminating. So it is Gothic. I have never played this game before. I've never seen this game being played before. It has been off my radar forever. It looks like a kind of Western RPG game, which has typically not been my bread and butter, although I have come to enjoy some in recent times, like Oblivion and Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, this punishment game was put forward by, I think, Shifty Theory. I didn't double check. Normally I have it on the screen, but this one's taking up all the real estate. Let's just get it underway with. We'll be playing this game for about 2 hours. And who knows, it might be really good and we play it for more. Let's enjoy the intro first and foremost.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. The war against the orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Corinus. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Corinus was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Robar II, bearer of the scepter of Verant, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. They'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well. I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right. Send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
That's enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Okay, Diego. You gonna expand on that? Or do anything? I think I'm soft locked here. I can't even press escape to come out of this. Oh, I get something. I think I gives me information. No? N gives me information, but we're stuck here. Overcome with emotions thinking about old camp. No button does anything apart from N to bring up the missions. I am punching every key on my keyboard here. Oh, no. Tab brings up weapons. Yep. Alt F4 also does nothing. Okay. Alt Tab Task Manager Gothic 32-bit. Farewell. Alright, there we go. Let's bring you back. Is your controller plugged in? No, it is not. Alright, can we bring you back? Hey, there we go. Ooh, different opening. And, oh, there we go. Great. You know, the intro is pretty good. Why don't we watch it again?
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II.
Actually, just Gothic is not responding. Gothic has crashed. Welcome back to Gothic Starter 1.08k mod. Okay. So that's how we're playing it. No, this is the Steam version. I was told that works just great out the box. And I guess for a short while it did. Right, what can I do here? I am going to go to the files. And let's try launching you again directly.
The kingdom of Murtana, united by King Robar II.
Nope, Gothic is once again just not responding. Goodbye, Gothic. Right, this is slightly awkward. Freaking people giving me their 20-plus-year-old games that just don't run. Well now. Create a shortcut of it, enable all the compatibility options, run as admin. It probably runs fine just out of the box. That might not be the worst idea. Gothic shortcut 2. I mean, there's a good chance he's being facetious, but whatever. What do we run this incompatibility for? Windows 95? I mean, it was running fine when we started it up. Maybe it's one of those games that only runs fine once per reboot of your computer. I've had games like that before. Oh God!
I'm Diego.
Yes!
I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course...
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the Colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch, because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Will we buggery Diego? He's clearly just shaking us down from the get-go. So, Gothic, I suppose the smartest thing to do would be to save the game immediately, since this thing seems to be about as stable as a biscuit raft. Starting out. We move, we back up. We got any good settings here worth doing? Performance and quality? Oh, sounds dangerous. How about something that just gives me a bit of... No? Okay, I was hoping for a bit more view. You know what? How about we just don't touch the settings? It all seems a little bit jankly held together. Right. There's a torch here. How do I take the torch? It's not E, it's not left click, or right click, or middle click, or Q, or R, or F. It's not Control, or Shift, or Caps. Okay, game, help me out here. WSAD. Strafe with delete and page down, excuse me? Space for weapons. Left click W. Ooh, okay. Think in German. 999. Okay, well, I got a torch. Maybe it's not a weapon, though. Right, well, let's make our way along then, shall we? Can I light this thing with my torch? Seems to glow after all. Whoa! What? How do we go up the ladder? This game did not have native mouse support. Oh, that's a scary thought. Okay, I think the ladder is a bit beyond us. We'll just carry on anyway. A meal bug. Do I eat you? Do I fight you? Do I just show you my Jackie Chan foot chops around? What is... Okay, well, I'll just leave you to your own devices. Maybe I can pick some berries? What was it again? Left click and W? What the, how do I do anything here? I just want these berries. And I want to kill these bugs. Oh, whoa, there we go. Really socked it to that bug. Alright. I don't know how I did it. I'm pretty sure I left click W'd. We were told that we're going to change everything around here. I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but shouldn't you start the timer? Nah. I'm not going to have a timer on screen for this one. I have my own timer running, don't worry about it. It's left click and the W. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Not W and left click. That makes me do this. But left click and W, that makes us... Okay, whatever. Let's just keep moving. Can I have these berries now, please? These red blueberries? No? How do I pick anything up? Get out of combat mode. Yes, combat mode. Spacebar gets you out of combat mode. Ah. There we go. Now I can pick up everything. Tumbler included. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, is this something we can have? Okay. Right, well, let's grab a much-needed beer. Oh, I see. On the left, there are items. Are these items we currently have, or what's in the chest? And how do I take them? Okay, A and D seems to scroll through different types of items. Wow. I was warned that this game controls horribly, but I had not considered just how badly a game could control. How does one do anything? How do I take these things? Okay, well, never mind you for now. Am I in combat mode or not? Probably not. Right, give me that axe. There we go. Now when I enter combat mode, I don't have my axe, but surely there's a way to go over to weapons, select the pickaxe, and equip the pickaxe. How do I equip my weapon? Doesn't appear to be right click or left click or middle click or E or Q or R or F or caps or tab or number keys. Ooh, number key also seems to put me into combat stance. I think you press left click W. Whoa, why is everything left click W? Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Maybe that's also how I pick things up out of this chest. Let's give it a go. Has anyone told you? People have not told me things about Gothic. This is all very new to me, Bellicosity. Alright, now we're gonna left click and W. No, that's still not letting us pick this stuff up. How do we grab any of this stuff? I am very open to hearing this from chat. How in the world do we grab these things out of this chest? It's not left click, or W and left click in any order. It's not A, it's not D, it's not arrow keys. It's not scroll wheel, although scroll wheel brings me up and down through them. It's Control D. Of course! Control D! I can't believe I didn't consider that. Control D. Because you are controlling da pickups. I call myself a gamer. Yeah. Grab me some ores while we're here, although picking things up ain't easy. Now come and get some, you ugly bastard. No, don't put that away. Fight! I'm unsure what is... Okay, I think I just hold left click and then spam W. That seems to have done the ticket. Can I harvest your corpse? Yes, and I can take all the raw meat with Control D. Splendid. There's a camera lock for combat that helps a lot. Oh, what is that? Control Shift Backspace. Hold on, is that an actual sword? Wow, we're moving up in the world already. Tab. A until I'm at weapons. Scroll over to sword. And then, what was it to select it again? Control D? Oh yeah! And what if I want to put it away? Oh, wait, what? Come on, grab the sword, you freaking moron. Alright, once more with gusto. Control arrow up isn't doing it for me. And that's not doing anything good for me either. What am I doing to... Oh, Jesus Christ. How in the world do we equip that freaking sword? Do I have to de-equip the thing I have right now? And then... Okay. Oh no, don't drop it all. Wow, I am struggling to think of a game I've played that controls worse than this. Right, once more with gusto. There we go. Why does it keep dropping it? Stop dropping it. Okay, I think we got it. Hey, right. Right, with all that figured out, we should surely save our game. And let's get to work. Let's get to work. Just grind that wall, sunshine. Check the veins in that guy's arm. Well, we're certainly getting somewhere. I cannot escape to bring up menu. I am stuck where we are. Control A and Control D are used for actions involving movement to left or right. Well, moving doesn't seem to be... Oh, no, that's just me pressing L to bring up my missions. Okay. Alt F4 not working either. We're just stuck here for the next 2 hours? No, surely not. I'll need to quit the game. You want some cheats to get you unstuck? I'm not sure that we could even... Oh, whoa! No, after gliding long enough, we just unstuck ourselves. Hey, the face actually looks pretty good. Like, better than Deus Ex good. Alright, so yeah, we very slowly moved forward enough to get out of there. Now we can go back to being sorted. Yeah, there we go. Right. So I've got this missing health. I wonder, could I drink a schnapps to fix that? So we've got this food here. It says life bonus. Oh god, how do we actually use it? Is it Control D again? No, that just makes me... throw it! What? Eat the fruit! Eat! Oh, no, that's not what we want. Control plus arrow up. Use and equip. No, I'm holding control. I'm pressing arrow up and arrow down for that matter, and every other thing. Ah, there we go. Control W. That makes me snarf it down. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Just grab ourselves more arrows. What? No. Why would control forward be the default action for collecting things? Okay. Right, grabbing ourselves all these red blueberries. Double check to see if that sword is any better. It absolutely is. So if we just do that, we now have it equipped. Oh baby, we're in the good zone. Nothing to say about our hanged skeleton. You... So someone mentioned a lock-on that's really useful. I mean, obviously I'm so good I don't need it. I can take out infantile Ridley like it's nothing. Just give me your meat. Oh god, what was the collect thing again? Control D, right. Control is the button which does almost everything in combination with stuff. You are forwarding your progression by picking it up. Makes sense to me. Alright, come on Ridley. I got your number. I can't believe I had to pay for this game. So punishment comes in numbers of ways. Sometimes people put forward punishment games because they're really expensive, knowing that it's going to hurt me to buy the game. Come on, you... There we go. Give me all the experience. Like Gollum. I don't remember if I got my my refund on Gollum. I think I did actually, so in the end that wasn't too bad. I didn't have that in mind when I made the punishment games 2 hours in length. I think the punishment game part of this challenge predates Steam ever giving refunds for games. Hang on, hang on. Are these blue raspberries? It's orc leaf and seraphis. Okay. Just making up names for things. Could this be the old camp? So about that lock on button. Oh no, not looking good for a sunshine. Let's just swim our way to safety. Yep. T-pose, swim our way to... Oh god, these things can swim too. Holy hell, this is some jank control. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can't touch this. Now, as for me, yummy, yummy in my tummy. And now, you don't know what you're dealing with. So how can I cook all these juvenile, what are they even called? Scavengers? Anyway, I want to cook them up and eat them to show my dominance. It is murdering my pinky to use control for everything here. Oh, okay. When people say games are jank, you think Morrowind, but this is a different level. I wonder if this inspired Morrowind or the other way around. Which one came first? What year is this game anyway? 2001? I mean, it feels 1998, but I bet it's about 2001. Can I set myself on fire? No. Hail, friend.
Why are you here and not in the camp?
I'm waiting for a friend to return from the mine. He owes me some ore. I can't turn up in the camp without the ore. I couldn't pay the protection money for the guards, and then things would get real heavy for me.
Well, good for you. How about you, friend? I don't want to steal your tumbler, I want to talk to you.
What are you doing out here?
I want to be left in peace, so get lost.
Oh, I can appreciate that. Can I steal your stuff?
Before, keep your hand.
Whoa,
Don't
whoa.
try that again.
I won't have a chance to, you killed me.
You don't need that much ore anyway.
Whoa. Yeah, you're right, we're not dead. Clearly what we need to do is pop a beer. Did that even heal me? Could I... Oh, you can just eat the raw meat. Well, I'm getting my ore back one way or another.
Put the weapon down.
Oh, I will not.
Ah, a fight. Nice fighting.
Don't try that again.
Jeez, man, you get absolutely caned in this. But I guess they are equipped and
You
I
don't
am
need
not.
that much ore anyway.
No, I do need that ore. Alright, bring me back. Take me back to the good old days. No, no, no. Let's not make the mistake of pressing spacebar. We need to press control everywhere. I'm surprised this game isn't modded to make the controls not a whole heap of dog dirt. Yeah, you'd figure there'd be like some kind of at least fan-made mod pack that says control is not the be-all and end-all for everything. You have 0 ore. They didn't oh, I thought it said that they took 8 ore off of me, but you're right, Ed. Oh, well, God knows. Hail, friend!
Let's talk about...
You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do, to start with. Then we'll see.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Okay, so...
You're demanding a lot for your advice.
Possibly, but you can earn a lot of ore with this knowledge. All the animals you kill without knowing how to cut them up will just rot away. That's a wasted opportunity of skinning them and selling the fur at a high price. If I were you, I'd try to gain this knowledge as soon as possible.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
What do you hunt?
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them, once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
It's just a whole load of don't go anywhere.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Why? Doesn't he sell the maps?
If you get enough ore to pay for them.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Oh no, I have a pickaxe. You know, they already have some equipment. What if I just took their equipment?
Put the damn weapon away! Do you want me to...
Nice fight.
Try that again, and you'll regret it.
Hey, is that Cortez's voice actor from Time Splitters? It sounded like him. Right, so don't go beating up the first people we find. We need to get tooled up. This is a Western RPG after all. As I said, not my forte of games. I don't tend to play these or have much love for them. But Oblivion and Kingdom Come Deliverance did teach me that there are some good ones out there. And Morrowind and Skyrim taught me there are also very, very bad ones among them. I thought there might be some nice hidden goodie for me over here. What the? Hey, I thought Oblivion was quite good. The challenge was a whole load of fun. Playing as the Assassination Guild was pretty good. And it could be that playing as another guild would make it very not good.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
Sure. I plan to take on the whole camp.
Hey, this guy's funny. I don't like funny guys.
Oh, did he, mate?
Try that again, and you'll regret it.
Man, Cortez tore me in half in one shot there. Ups-a-daisy, big guy. Come on. He's not gonna try that again, is he? No, he just lets me in. That's nice.
Do you need an extra man?
You must be one of the new ones, huh? If you're looking for a camp to join, try the sect loonies. They're not fussy about who they take on. We don't take just anyone. Not unless you want to go digging in the old mine.
Who calls the shots around here?
Thoris is the one that makes sure things don't fall apart. He's right under Gomez.
I'm new here.
So I see.
How's things?
You make trouble here, you get punished.
I get punished even if I'm not making trouble here.
What do you call trouble?
Most diggers pay us to protect them. If you mess with one of them, we'll deal with you. If I catch you rummaging around in other people's huts.
Okay, I get the point.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know about it.
Where can I find Thoris?
He usually stands at the castle entrance.
Alright, I think I know enough. That's a lie. I don't know a damn thing. But at least I'm not actively being ravaged right now. Maybe I can take the opportunity to chow down on some anything.
Let's talk about it.
Well, how's it going?
What do you want?
Well, how's it going?
What do you want?
I want to know what this camp has to offer.
And you better ask the diggers. They don't have anything to do all day anyway.
That won't happen again.
God, this is a painful early game Western RPG experience. Ah, Thoris. You're an important chap.
You don't look as though you'd just let anyone get into the castle.
Only Gomez's men are allowed in the castle.
If I gave you a certain amount of ore, would you let me in the castle?
For a certain amount.
How much?
Well, it'd have to take a while to count the ore. Long enough to make sure me and my boys are busy counting while you slip by.
So tell me, How much?
1,000 nuggets should be enough.
1,000 nuggets?
Well, you could join up with Gomez. That'd get you in the castle for free.
Many options. I was told that I shouldn't mention having the letter for the High Mage, as that would get my throat slit. But couldn't I just sneak on by?
What's up?
You can't enter the castle without permission. Now get out of here.
What if I moonwalked in?
Are you deaf? One more step and you're worm food.
Ah, he's too clever for me. Maybe there's a way to sneak in. Oh, no. No, thought I was jumping there.
What's life like here?
If you've been sent by the ore barons, tell them I don't want no trouble. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm satisfied with what they give us.
Nobody sent me. I only just got here.
A new one, huh? Newcomers always get into trouble pretty quick. I don't want to get involved, okay?
I think this would be more charming if there were more Germanic voices rather than overt Americans here.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Well, I do, but not a guy called Mud.
Get lost.
You're not in a good mood today, are you? I'd better come with you. Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
My disdain for the mentally retarded grows second by second with you, Mud. Yeah, you better run. Right. Now that you're dealt with.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
You want me to throw up?
You don't have to eat it, but I think at least you could try. If you happen to get the things, think of me. I've already sent somebody, but he just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
Yeah, all in all, this is so far looking to be a pretty standard Western RPG, just with god-awful controls. Maybe there's more to it.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
Again, what year was this? What would the standards have been for this kind of game?
Well, how's it going?
What do you want?
I'd like to join the Shadows.
Oh. Then you should know that Gomez doesn't tolerate failures. If you want to be one of us, you have to be prepared to go through fire for him. Only half of those who tried ever got accepted.
What happened to the rest of them?
They're probably sitting in the new camp munching rice.
Okay. So 2001 with Morrowind standards. Charm is in the world and not the story. Same year as Deus Ex.
It looks as if you knew what you were doing.
Nobody ain't complained yet, but that would be a bad idea anyway. Every idiot here needs a sword, and that is what they get from me.
How long does it take you to make one blade?
That depends. I'm as fast as a hurricane with simple swords. Of course, only on condition that the price motivates me. A freak like Whistler usually has to wait longer for his toy than other people.
Why? Doesn't he pay enough?
No, on the contrary. He gave me 150 ore for his last sword. The guy is into ornaments and girly stuff like that, and of course that's not cheap. Hey, you ain't curious at all, are you, pal?
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but don't you think that you can make great blades?
What do I have to do?
Okay, take the steel and hold it into the fire. Then you have to lay the red-hot steel across the anvil. When you're finished, you put the hot blade into the water bucket over there to temper it. The cooled blade finally has to be sharpened on the grindstone.
I see.
However, you'll need some things for that. I could sell them to you.
I'd like to try working here as well.
Ah, but
what do...
Oh, then when the cooled...
I see.
However...
I thought I'd end up like working for him as an employee, but no.
I'd like to buy some blacksmith equipment.
How much money do I even have? I think I've got 11 coins, right? If that's even how the dosh works. Ore is the money, not coins. Ah. Is anyone going to notice if I root through this chest? What are you doing, guy?
You shouldn't believe me.
Hey, you!
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Someone talking to me?
Keep out of the huts.
What's your problem, friend?
What's life like here?
If you've been sent by the ore barons,
Nobody's
the new.
James, everyone's up in my face around here. The chest is locked, and you broke your only lock. Oh, man. What horrible game was it that set the standards of these disposable breaking lockpicks? Like, I can pick locks, and I have never once broken any of my picks. Oh, can I sleep in the bed? Ooh. I was warned not to hang around in the huts, though. Maybe it was Morrowind, but it would have been something before that. There was some Elder Scroll games before that, right? Arena? Or something or other? As far as I'm concerned, lockpicks are made out of glass. You regain health by sleeping. Ah. Right, well, this whole place seems like a waste of my time. But hang on, I was given like journal entries and stuff, right? Missions. Vanish Guard. Gathering mushrooms, I could find a guy, gather some stuff. To be allowed to join Gomez's people, I need to see Thoros. I just saw Thoros, didn't I? And he was all, ooh, you're not coming in here. Nasty fellow, so he was.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
Well, I have no money at all, so we're out of luck there.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
You know what? That sounds great.
Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
Anything to get me out of this dump. Plus, I like the look of that mace. If he were to have some unfortunate accident when we're out seeing his sleeper, then that mace might find itself a new home.
New face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. It ain't much to ask.
You're right, it ain't. Do I even have 10 ore to give?
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
Hey, watch who you're trying to fool. Come back when you have the ore.
Let me pass.
Okay, I thought he was going to beat me up if I didn't give him the ore, but yeah, I am broke. Broke as they come. You mean the worst game of the day, Acro? I think if this game didn't control like ass, it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, it looks like it has all the parts. And look at that, the NPC, he instantly went into battle, held his own, he even had a lovely drink afterwards. But there seems to be nothing on the lizard for me to take. I suppose it's because I didn't learn how to skin it. This actually looks pretty promising from the outset. Hey, don't push your luck there, Zingus. Man, these are some big wolves. Come on, pick the wolf. Pick the wolf corpse. No, he's just gonna shrug instead. Gothic 2 has less jank, but still jank. So is my friend here invincible? Does he have, like, important character plot armor? He can die. Good. Never the biggest fan of games that give plot armor to people, especially ones that don't deserve it.
Who's the sleeper?
The sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
I like the sound of this guy, so... No, don't talk to him. I want to pick up this corpsey stuff. There we go. Grab me some wings. Also, I leveled up. Do I have to open up some kind of level up screen to do that? That's often the case in these sorts of games, right? Maybe if I join this weird cult, he'll give me some free stuff as well. That'd be nice. So, like some actual armor, so scavengers don't pick me to pieces. Where did you go, my friend? There we go. Nothing for it.
Awaken!
Do I have limited inventory space here for what it's worth? Just an eating machine, there we go. Oh, level up plus pay trainers, money to get better. Oh, that's not a winning combination, I would say. I just got done with this guy, and now there's some leveling up. Everything levels up. Even your one-time consumables can be leveled up with their infinite item worlds, man. Disgaea, oh, it was gameplay-wise so good. Everything else-wise, Disgaea 7 was pretty awful. Waste not, want not, awaken. From what I remember, the game doesn't respawn mobs. You really can kill Really? That's an impressive touch. Kill everything, you say? When story progresses, mobs will respawn. Other than that, what's dead stays dead. Ah, so you can't just infinitely grind. Maybe there are things that do, like, I don't know, mining ore. Nice rain. I like rain in games. It's always pretty comfy.
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Kor Kalam. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Good luck.
Nice chap. What a hellscape, and he's brought me to a place where I can really find myself. Mining ore gets you money, but you can't buy experience. Ooh.
You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I've heard you're looking for new people. I want to join you.
Then, be welcome. The Brotherhood of the Sleeper has a place for everybody who wants to be led by the spirit of the Sleeper. If you're really serious, you should try to get Baal Namib's attention. He's standing in the courtyard just behind the gate. But you may not speak to him. Wait until he addresses you.
I need armor.
You have to earn a Templar's armor like I'm wearing, but you can have a novice's loincloth. You won't get it for free, though.
$500 ore for a loincloth. What are they having on here?
I need armor. Better.
You won't.
Okay, give me the loincloth.
Come back as soon as you have enough ore.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.
As long as I'm not involved.
Now, I was told not to talk to this guy. Wait for him to talk to me. So hopefully he'll be done with Lester here soon.
Who are you?
I'm Lester. I take care of the strangers who arrive here. You're lucky that you didn't talk to Baal Namib. No stranger is allowed to talk to the gurus. May the Sleeper protect you.
Alright, well, I'm not going to talk to you, but you should really talk to me, friend.
Get out of the way!
What if I don't?
Make yourself scarce or I'll run over you.
Whoa! Okay, well at least he's talking to me. You know, that's a pretty amazing touch. I'll try that again. Just get up, all up in his face. See what he does about it. Just give him a little kissy kissy.
What do you want?
Does that count as him talking to me? Not sure he's taking the bait. What if I draw my sword?
Come on, put that thing away.
Okay. That's nice though. Nice seeing a bit of reactiveness from the people around me.
You're very probably right. There must be something in that story after all.
How are you?
I'm real high, man.
Is there anywhere important here where I should go?
There's Fortuno. He gives free swamp weed to all the followers of the sect. You'll find him under Cor Kalam's alchemy lab.
Who's the boss around here?
Iberian, the sleeper be praised. He brought us to this glorious place. All this was created through his visions.
How can I join this camp?
It's simple. Just let go, man. Talk to the gurus. They will guide you.
I was specifically told not to talk to the gurus. Novice, do you have any better ideas?
How are you?
I'm real high, man.
That would be a no. Alright, then maybe I can find a place to... Oh, I'm starting to see it all now. A water pipe, right?
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching the words of the sleeper to the novices. I'm still a novice myself, but soon I'll be a Baal, one of the gurus. I've even spoken to Iberian. He's the chosen one. He told me that if I work hard, I can soon be a master myself. But I'm still putting that off. There's no rush, you understand? I can still become a master anytime. At the moment, I'm quite happy about my current task.
I'd like to join your camp. Can you help me?
You want to join us? That's good. Just wait. Yes, I think I can help you. I'm not a guru yet, but I have some influence in the Brotherhood. You'd have to do me a favor. Have you seen Fortuno yet? Then go. See him and collect your daily ration. If you leave me all the swamp weed he gives you, we're in business.
I see how the pecking order is here. Alright, sure.
I have swamp weed on me. You can have it.
We agreed on 3 Northern Dark and nothing else. Get me the weeds, then we can do business.
Right, now where do I get my daily ration from? The swamp camp is below me, companion advised me, my daily ration of swamp weed that I get from Fortuna. I think that's a planet in Star Fox.
Hey, you! So, you do know what's good for you.
Okay. So don't go into people's homes, they don't like it. What about this home? I wouldn't mind having a wee nap. Is anyone going to hold that against me? Come on. Sleep. Just gonna stand there looking at it, okay. Maybe I can't sleep in others' beds. You can do that in Rune Factory 4, but your character snaps out of it. Where can I find Fortuna? That's not Fortuna. Come on now, game. I need my daily ration. Given to us our daily bread. Lester, you got any ideas?
How can I find my way around here in the camp?
I can show you the most important places.
Show me the way.
Oh god, what was it? Was it the alchemy lab?
To the alchemy lab.
Follow me.
It being nighttime isn't doing me any favors here.
As long as I'm not...
Same old story.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It might be high off the rocks here, but... Okay. At least they're not threatening to kill me all the time. Then again, they demand 500 ore for a loincloth. There's got to be a better way.
If you climb up this ladder, you'll meet Colombe, the alchemist. Down here is Fortuno, the weed merchant. I'll wait for you right here, but don't take too long. Otherwise, I'll go back.
Not bad facial animations either. Right, Fortuna. You, daily ration, please. A gift of welcome. I like the sound of that.
What have you got for me?
Here, take 3 rolls of swampweed. It's Northern Dark. Good stuff. You can have more of it every day. But if you want more than your daily ration, well, you need to pay. If you find berries and herbs on the paths between the camps, you can bring them to me. I'll buy them off you.
But I need those to live.
I want to trade.
What do you want from me? Or do you want to sell something?
Right, so you got ore. You got the weeds, I guess. And I can sell you my herbs. We've got some rice here, but how about just unload some stuff on you so I can actually have some money.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration. If you want...
So that mean I can just pass time and constantly grab my rations, and then I'll have a pretty much free economy? Sounds good to me. I sure hope you didn't accept the trade, because you didn't take his stuff. You did not put the ore. Oh, well, I guess I just gave my stuff away then. I thought I was being given value for it. Oh well, no problem. It's just stuff I picked up. Sleep 24 hours, collect rations. Sleep 24 hours, collect rations. If the game lets you sell stuff, that's infinite money. Yeah, it's pretty low amounts of infinite money. Right. I've just gone around in a square circle here. Where was the guy who wanted my drugs? You know, in the end it all just comes back to RimWorld. How can Gothic be a punishment game? This game is great. Clearly that's only something said through rose-tinted glasses. This is getting dangerously dark. In fact, I am really just going back around and around to the ration area. Do you feel punished? Well, actually, I spoke about it earlier, but the 3 things that make a punishment game, either being punishing to play, punishing to watch, or being very difficult. So far it doesn't seem particularly difficult, although it's early game, so that's hard to judge. It's certainly difficult to find my way in this darkness. But it's not particularly punishing to play. Jings, it's not as bad as Morrowind. Ah, Joru! Got the goods.
I have swampweed on me. You can have it.
Good. You must have noticed that none of the gurus wants to talk to you. You can change that by impressing them. I can tell you how to do that.
How can I impress the gurus?
Bal-Kadar instructs the novices in the magic of the sleeper. If you want his attention, use magic. But don't give him the fist to win. Send one of his audience to sleep or something like that. Bal-Namib is over there at the main gate. He's one of the toughest guys. I think Lester might be able to help you with him. Speak to him as soon as his master is away. The other gurus are basically quite okay. Just try to make yourself useful.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey, a deal's a deal.
How can I impress the gurus?
Bal-Kadar instruct if you want his, but the other.
Thanks for the advice.
Hey.
How do I get at the magic of the sleeper?
Bal-Kadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't talk to you, right? Maybe another guru can help you.
Right, so what was he saying? The guy at the front, wait for his master to go away, talk to him, and get magic. But if I have to buy scrolls, I'm in a bit of a pickle, considering I sold all of my stuff for nothing. It's not so much rose-tinted glasses as a frustration. This level of freedom disappeared, and all other games treat you like some sort of messiah. Gothic just kicks you in the teeth. I don't know, you could play something like Kenshi. You're not being treated like the messiah there. But yeah, I get what you mean. I don't like it when games, like in-game, you're just getting filleted from the get-go or very early on for doing basic things. Fable was very guilty of that. Right, Lester. Give me the goods.
I want to become a member of the Brotherhood.
Kor Kalom decides whether you're ready to join the Brotherhood, but he relies on the advice of other gurus. Bal-Namib over there is one of them. First, you'll have to prove that you're worthy, and then one of the gurus will send you to Kor Kalom.
How's that supposed to work if none of the gurus will talk to me?
It might not look like it, but the gurus observe everything you do here in the camp. If they think that you deserve to become a member of the community, they'll talk to you. You're bound to have opportunities in the camp to prove that you're worthy.
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about the weed?
Well, the weed's grown in the swamp. Of course, it has to be processed before it can be smoked. That's what we novices do. The weeds have a tranquilizing and relaxing effect. They help you concentrate on the essentials and increase your awareness. We trade them for goods from the old camp, and we use them to recruit new people as well. The result is, of course, that some people only join us for the weed. Well, at least they help us with the work in the camp. May the sleeper protect you.
Honestly, it's not that bad a setup. And it is pretty much how I run RimWorld anyway. Can I steal your stuff?
That's what you really want.
Okay,
right
no.
Decision.
No, that's apparently a problem. Okay. This water is not much easier to navigate than Mario 64 water. I do enjoy the T-posing underwater to show dominance, though. Come on, you numpty, move. Just one big warning to never set foot in the Netherlands. Now if I could just find a bed and maybe sleep through till morning time so I can actually see, but right now this is incredibly dark. Ah, Hail, friend.
Who are you?
I'm the guru of the swamp. My servants call me Botnet Beck.
Servants? I don't see any servants.
They're everywhere. The trees, they walk and skip and dance.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Wait, you can help me convert this swamp into a massive meadow of flowers.
Okay, you just got started. Me? I'll be back later. He's not going to get me anywhere.
What? This seems like a top chap.
Hey, how's it going?
Mind you don't hurt my trees.
That gives me an idea.
Put the weapon down.
Do not speak bad of the Netherlands. If you move to the swamp, you will stay in the swamp, and you will love the swamp. Ugh. I'll take my highlands over the very, very lowlands, thank you.
Is there anywhere important here where I should go?
There's Fortuno. He gives free swamp weed to all the followers of the sect. You'll find him under Cor Kalam's alchemy lab.
Well, been there, done that. Where do I get some magic? Slave's bread. Does this game have descriptions for the crap I'm picking up? Looks like a brain. Well, now I have the brains to rule, Lilat. Oh, those look like problems for me. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to my own mantra to save and save often. Honestly, I was expecting this to be a lot worse than it is. Like I said, we barely played any of it, but it just seems like a fine Western RPG. Why do people seem to talk about this like it's some kind of ultra cancer? And yeah, the controls are god-awful, but surely there's some way to remap it. If I was going to be playing more of this, I would definitely remove all uses of control. And I suppose the reason I wasn't told about that going into this is because people really wanted the punishing experience of RSI. The thing, if you mention Gothic 2 one more time, it'll be the last thing coming out your mouth for a good long while. Some Germans really need the tough love. Hello, friend.
Hey, you!
Oh, yeah, you don't like me being here. I'm beating it. I'm beating it.
So, you do know what's good for you.
Could I take him? Would anybody notice or care? All sneaky like.
Hey, you! Don't ever try anything like that again.
Not even 1/3 of his health off, okay. You really are a weakling in this game. Getting off the ground must be tough. Oh, can we make use of the water pipe? Oh, I have no idea how to parry, if that's even a thing. I wonder if people ever sleep so I can kill them in their sleep, kind of like Kingdom Come Deliverance. Now that was really nice. It was nice going around all of the starting Kingdom place and just killing everyone in their sleep. Of course, you'd still be suspicious if, even if you're not caught, people like to check you out, so you gotta be careful with stolen goods. But yeah, that game was great. And I've still not seen the ending because you can't finish the game until you get hands Capon laid. Terrible, terrible DLC. If I ever go and play through the game another time, I'm going to make sure that's uninstalled. Most of the DLC in the game is awful. Band of Bastards was okay, but it was really its own thing.
So you do know what's good for you.
Yeah, a lack of Australians is good for us. Holy smokes, what do I even do here? I was told to like buy a magical rune and try and make some people fall asleep with magic. But I don't know where I can buy a magical rune. Hang on, maybe it's in my quest log. To be allowed to join... Oh no, that's Gomez's people. That's the recipe, the swamp camp. If I want to join the Brotherhood of the Swamp Camp, I need to impress the gurus. They don't speak to me. They told me they observed me nonetheless. I need to prove myself worthy. I don't have the slightest clue how to do that. I'd better have a good look around the swamp camp. Difficult to do when it is so dark, but I can't find a place to sleep either.
I've come to collect my daily ration.
Here, take it. 3 of the Northern Dark.
Northern Dank, thank you.
I want to trade.
What do you want from me?
Or could I just sell it back to you? I can just go dunk, dunk, dunk. I just basically sell everything I have in favor of getting some actual money. And what is it that I need to get off of you anyway? It's the ore, right? Oh, hang on. I could also give you this healing weed that's worth big dosh. And some slave brains. Alright, now... how do I go over and take your stuff? Right, so apparently I want your ores. Hey, he's still got all my stuff that I sold him earlier. Okay. Sounds good. Now maybe with this ore I can buy a simple spell rune.
Hey, you! You're learning fast.
I do that. You've got an actual name. What's your story? Must be a guru or high off his rocks. He doesn't want to talk to me. Yeah, only 28 more ore and I can get the armor. Yay. You know, the graphics, not to mention the graphic style, puts me in the mind of Turok. Get in this guy's face, no one will mind.
What do you intend to do?
How are you doing?
I am warning you. Do not be disrespectful. You are talking to one of the chosen guards of the prophets.
Do you need another good man?
We're always looking for good men. But you will have to work hard to improve yourself. Only advanced novices may become Templars. It is the greatest honor for any follower of the Brotherhood of the Sleeper.
Funny that you called sleepers, since I can't find a way to actually sleep around here.
Where can I find Kor Kalum?
The alchemy labs on the 2nd level, close to the Temple Hill. He works there day and night.
And perhaps that's where I get some magical runes?
There was a time when... Hang on. Better not go rushing into it. Let's talk about something else instead. I doubt that's ever...
I can only enter if I have permission. What if I come in anyway?
One step further, and you'll cease to exist.
I like the idea that maybe if I were strong or skilled enough, I could go in, just kill them as they stop me, and then wander on in. That's something that's always been quite appealing to me in these kinds of games. But getting strong or skilled enough to do that would involve playing quite a bit, so the game itself has to be something I'd actually want to spend time in, and that's rarely been the case. Kingdom Come being a nice exception to that. Ah, just going around and caveman clubbing anyone who gave me grief, and that felt so good. It's a shame Baron went and got that job. I would love to see him play through Kingdom Come in his, what do you call it, Helpful Henry. His Helpful Henry run. Right, let's see if climbing up here is actually going to get me anything good. What? Come on, up you go. Why would you have played the other Gothics and not Gothic 1?
I'm sure you won't mind me going in there.
If you're disrespectful to my master, I'll kill you.
But I can go in. What if I killed your master?
What do you want?
I would like to join the Brotherhood. I've heard you're the master of the novices and that you decide who's allowed to join.
I don't have time. My experiments are too important for me to spend any time on new novices. I'll rely on the judgment of the Baals. When they say you're ready to wear the robe of a novice, come back to me.
They totally did.
What do you want?
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
I think I have convinced the Baals. I think I have convinced the Baals. I'll be seeing you.
Okay,
May the sleeper
he's
enlighten
having
you.
none of it. Okay, okay. What if I were to convince him through martial combat? So we were talking about unkillable NPCs earlier? Am I just that weak, or is he full of plot armor? That is sad. He operates on a level I just cannot comprehend. Maybe I can satisfy myself with his bodyguard. No, his bodyguard is gone. Good lord, it is dark. Hang on, I got a torch. Oh. I think I did anger his bodyguard, and that's his bodyguard up there. That could be a problem. Hold that thought. Okay, there we go. There we go. Had to blow my nose a bit there, and the mute button wasn't working. Didn't figure you wanted to hear that. Right. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't bring the sword out. Go and see if we can just talk to the guy. God, if I had any ranged attack, I could murder him dead here. There's opportunity here. What if I could loot his cool armor and...
Put the weapon down.
I wish I hadn't done that now.
Lucky for you. Let me pass. Put the weapon down.
Oh, wow, I am weak as sin.
What's that for? Why have you woken me up?
Alright, so as we saw, we try to fight him. It doesn't go to plan. I hear his bodyguard unsheathing. He's just not interested in us at all. But I'm curious if I can just kill him while he's busy doing his Pied Piper routine.
Put the weapon.
And the answer is absolutely not. Oh well, the more you know.
Lucky for you. But I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
Alright, well, enough of that then. We've played around enough. I need to impress people by showing off my magical abilities. Getting down from up here seems like it would be magical. Come on.
I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. Same story every time.
Control W. No. Okay, there we go. So anybody got some bright ideas as to where I can get some magic to impress the people, or where I could sleep so it's no longer painfully dark all the time? Oh, this place looks industrious.
Hi, I'm new here and I'd like to get to know the camp.
Then you've come to the wrong place. Since the Templars started preparing for the fight, we've been busy day and night.
The fight?
I don't have much time for questions, so don't disturb me. Unless you want to buy something.
I do. Magical tome.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good. Here, these are the weapons I have available at the moment.
Blade. Glowing blade, glowing steel, ore, bolts, arrows, clubs. Huh. Crude sword costs 100, huh? Still not finding any magical tome stuff, though. I've never played. Can you adjust the contrast? So that was an option in the settings. We could up the brightness. Don't know about you, but that did nothing for me at all. Somebody mentioned there being a free bed over here. I would like some free bedding.
Hey, you're learning fast.
It wasn't very free. How about this one? Oh, people don't seem to mind me being here. Right, sweet. Sleepy time. How do I sleep? Come on, I managed this before. There we go. Morning, please. There's a floating thing here. It's doing nothing for us. So, where do I get my magical powers?
I've come to collect my daily ration.
You've already had your daily ration.
How do you remember that?
I want to trade.
What do you want from me?
Do you have any magical tomes? You just have all the crap I sold you before. Do I have to get the terrible tattoos? Hopefully not. Maybe I can cover up my body with that worn loincloth. Well, at least I can kind of see now. That's a nice change. But where do I get some magic? Talking to Balcadar, probably a very, very bad idea. Especially when you just walk up going, "Hey, what's up?"
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong warrior. So now you're looking for someone to instruct you. Commendable, but I'm not the man you want. I dedicate my time only to those belonging to the Holy Circle of Templars.
How can I become a Templar?
First, you will have to serve as a novice for a while to prove that you truly believe in the Sleeper. Then come back to me, and I will instruct you.
People are very vague with these things. That's kind of cool, though. It's not holding your hand. It's not. The game doesn't seem terribly afraid that you're going to miss out on any of the hundreds of hours of content that it has laboriously made for you. I like that. A bit of respect for your players. Skyrim didn't seem to have a lot of respect for its players. Playing Skyrim was kind of grim. But I did enjoy Oblivion. And Morrowind was ultra cancer.
Korangar has spoken to you? What did he say?
He spoke to me? He says you'd be unworthy of wearing the armor of a Templar.
He said I should come back as soon as I'm a Templar.
It would appear he has a high opinion of you. He never speaks to anybody. It is an honor even to be noticed by him. The last time he spoke to me was about 2 months ago.
I don't recall being spoken to, but sure.
Hey, you. Lucky for you. But I would have enjoyed...
Yeah, well, the last time I cracked a joke... Uh-oh, something else is cracking. Oh, no. Oh, dearie mate. Oh, we're all the way back here now. Damn the ladders. I'm betraying my own mantra of save and save often. I am pressing Control S, but there we go. Oh, my poor Pinky, it is not happy playing this game. Yeah, the controls are the punishment in this game, and fair play, it's really, really horrible to control this game. But if that's it, then honestly, this is very low ranking in the punishment list. I have played much worse than this. So much worse. Everything alright, pal?
Make yourself scarce or I'll run over you.
See, that's talking to me, right? The loopholes. It's kind of nice, the fact that we have this ever-present dome around us. It's the whole critical point in the game, right?
That's really not my problem. There would be trouble in.
Many people ask for the best punishment game. What was the worst punishment game you've ever played? It's a confusing question. What do you even mean by best and worst? Do you mean the most punishing, or the one that encapsulates a punishment game the poorest? Because, you know, I did rank them all on that thing that I keep. That sheet of all the punishment games. I'm not sure if left mouse button really does work so well for control. It's a bit...
Can you train me?
Bit hit and a miss. I mean, like I'm trying to do, I'm just dancing with him though.
Can you train me?
Out of my sight, unworthy one.
Whoever ranked Gothic as a punishment game should be punished. Sometimes I would really like to just counter-punish people, but the problem is I can't force people to do anything. I mean, I couldn't force that guy to give me the 50 quid that he bet me when I was playing Factorio. I mean, what power do I have over his life? Similarly, I can't just force people to stream things. Now I can coerce, but I can't force. If somebody doesn't want to do it, they're not going to do it. Yeah, the guy called Got No Teeth. Or something to that effect. I marked him with a VIP, so I always know where he is. He's the only VIP here. Every time we see him, everyone should be heckling him for the money he owes me. You don't take a bet and back out of it. Guy really... I do feel a bit powerless in this game, though. Not only because we're unarmored and we just have a crappy rusty sword that we found, but I also have no direction of where to go or what to do in order to advance. And that's always a very awkward thing when streaming a game. Especially a game...
What are you doing here?
I'm making sure no swamp sharks come too close to the camp. If I were you, I'd steer clear of the beasts. You don't stand a chance against them. Now, don't disturb me anymore. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Well, no doubt. Yeah, especially a game that some people know and love, so bumbling around in it with no direction can be excruciating. But some people learnt that. I made someone play Dominions 5 lately, and they got to enjoy the bumbling, and they haven't called me blind ever since. Talk to Lester some more. The guy told you to talk to him when the guru's not... I thought I'd already exhausted the Lester mines, but that means I have to find Lester again. The layout of this place is confusing me to no end. Even now I can see. At the entrance, yeah, like I said, the layout of this place is confusing me to no end, and I have no map. So where was the entrance? I don't know. It wasn't here, though. At least it's still better than that place in... Was it Oblivion or Morrowind? I think it was 9 identical-looking pyramids. Maybe it was more than 9. But finding my way around there was deeply unpleasant.
How do I get at the magic of the sleeper?
Balkadar sells runes and spell scrolls. That's no use to you if he doesn't talk to you, right? Maybe another guru can help you.
Okay, a guru. No indication of which.
I'm not listening to all...
Vivek in Morrowind, yeah, that seems about right. Oh boy, one was bad enough, and then I found out there were about 9 of them. Morrowind was horrible, though. Oh, jinx. Oh, it wasn't even a punishment game, was it? Wasn't it a weekly one-shot?
Tell me something about the camp.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the sleeper?
The sleeper's a divine creature. He causes visions, at least to the gurus. We pray to him, for he will give us freedom.
And you believe that?
Hey, I've been inside the barrier for 2 years. Do you know how long 2 years can be? You can't imagine what I'm willing to believe and do, just to get out of here again.
At least he's upfront about it.
Tell me about the guilds.
The gurus form the highest guild. They are the spirit of this camp, for they have great power. The Templars use their spiritual power in battle. They have an indomitable willpower. You should never get into trouble with them. As for myself, I am a novice. We pray to the sleeper and do all the work in the camp. Some of the novices are allowed to join the gurus, but to get that far, you need to study for many years.
And you said you've only been here for 2?
But I want to talk to your master.
Forget it. I'm sure I can help you with any of your problems. May the sleeper protect you.
I think Jake Loans found the list of the 5-star punishment games. Virtual Bart, Stronghold 3, Uriel's Chasm, Link to the Past Super Metroid Randomizer, Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, Star Wars Rebel 1, Sethian, and Coronation Street. Okay, so as bad as these controls are, they are not as bad as Star Wars Rebel 1. That's got to be the worst controls of any game I've played. Get him away from the guru. Oh yeah, and I can do that by asking him to take me somewhere. Come on.
Show me the way. To the blacksmith shop.
Follow me. May the sleeper protect...
How far away is far enough away? How about here? It's so hard just to even interact with someone.
You're very probably right.
That won't happen again.
As long as I...
There was a time when things would have gone
You're very probably right.
He fell in the water again. He did that last time.
How can I get your master to talk to me?
You have to know what he wants to hear.
And that is?
Listen, when we're with him the next time, you'll address me and we'll have a little talk. Bal Namib is worried because many of the novices don't only pray to the sleeper, but also to their former gods. You'll tell me that you've renounced the old gods and that in future you'll pray only to the sleeper. Then I'll ask you why you made this decision, and you'll say that you had a vision in which the sleeper summoned you. He'll be interested then. Do you think you'll manage that?
No problem. I changed my mind.
Suppose you know where to find me.
Suppose I do, Lester. Alright, let's get it on with the gurus. Strange that Lester offered up all that information for me for nothing. There's some very helpful people in this camp. It's certainly a much friendlier place than the old camp or new camp or wherever we were before, where people wanted ore just to not kill me.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
Lester. Much nicer than Mr. Lister. I also like his mace.
Ah, it's good to see you again. How have you been doing?
Can I just and Aww.
I have renounced the old gods.
Really? What made you do that?
I had a vision. The Sleeper talked to me.
What did he say?
He said, go to the camp in the swamp and join the Brotherhood.
You're a very rich man, stranger. The Sleeper doesn't reward many people like that.
As if.
The Sleeper has chosen you. Do you really want to join us? Well...
Yes, I wish to follow the Sleeper.
Go to Kor Kalom. Tell him I sent you because you are a true supporter of the faith. Get out of the way!
Right, okay. And where's Kor Kalom? It's harder than remembering the names of the characters in Draken.
Show me the way.
May the Sleeper protect you.
It's easy to trick the stone. Oh, yeah. Everyone is high beyond belief. Kor Kalom. Who the heck was Kor Kalom? You. Who and where is Kor Kalom? Okay, never mind. Was Kor Kalom the guy who was talking about dancing trees, or was he someone else? Was he the alchemist guy? I really don't want to climb a ladder again, but needs must. And I must need. Also, I should definitely save and save often. You know, people were bigging up how awful this game is so much. Like, oh, Gothic, tell me when Gothic's coming. Jake's gonna hate Gothic. What is there to hate here? Aside from the controls, right? We're not allowed to bring up the controls because they are very blatantly, very obviously a whole heap of steaming dog dirt.
Fast.
Aside from that, looks pretty good. Charmingly janky, sure, but I have no complaints about the voice acting.
Will you train me?
You want to become a strong commander?
Yeah, we've been over this. We've been over this. People just love to crap all over Gothic for some own reason.
Gar has spoken to you.
Oh.
What did he say?
You've turned awfully Irish now.
He said I should come back.
It would appear he has a high... It is an honor.
I don't know when I was ever spoken to someone like that, but... Yeah, people love to crap all over Gothic for some reason. I wonder if the people doing that have even played it. I said it doesn't seem so bad. Now, where was that guy?
Looking for you. But I would have enjoyed pop.
The series went down the drain after the second game. I'm not sure I'm invested enough to see how far down the plug hole it went. Come on, we've got to make some progress here. Where the hell's this high life guy I'm looking for? Oh, you know how it is, Crash. Play to your audience. Maybe if and when Oblivion does go up as a long play option, I'll have Gothic there as well. Not that I want to play any more Gothic, hell no, I mean, this is not my kind of game. But the sheer aneurysm of seething that Oblivion fans would do if it lost to Gothic, I'd be laughing at it even longer than I laughed at the Nancy Drew Marathon, and I laughed for a month straight. Or even better, I'd say I'll do the Gothic trilogy.
Hey, how's it going?
Mind you don't hurt my trees.
Oh, I've been hurting your trees a fair bit. Exceedingly muscular man, but where the hell's this other guy? I've already forgotten the name of the guy I'm looking for. I will dump my entire points to see the Oblivion fans cry. There we go. That's the neutral good ninja at work. The Alchemist. See, I thought it was the Alchemist, but I've been having significant trouble finding the alchemy place. Well, of all the Elder Scroll games I've played, which is now 3, I think, Oblivion was the best by good measure. Morrowind was just terrible, and Skyrim was its own flavour of terrible. But Oblivion, you know, still had some of the old charm of Morrowind, but without the... I don't know, there's something so disgusting or disrespectful about Skyrim. What was that term again? The Skyrim door? You finish off a place, it just opens up and goes, and here's your way out, stranger. Where the hell is this place? I already went there several times, and I can't find it again. I still think that if you played the Dark Brotherhood questline in Skyrim, you wouldn't have hated it so much. Possibly, but I'm unwilling, or I'm unlikely to go back and give it another shot. God, I'm so lost here. Everything's the same bloody colour as well. It's all just green and brown. Was it up here? Oh, this looks promising. It's got that guard who danced around on the roof here. You there. No, you there.
What do you want?
I think I have convinced the Bowls. Baal Nabib is convinced that I'm a true believer. What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything about, boy. So don't waste my time.
I think I have convinced the Bowls. Baal Nabib is...
Oh, okay, I have convinced one Baal, and I need to convince other Baals. There's the Baal class predator.
Hi, I'm new here.
I'm Kane, a student of Kor Kalam. You must have heard about him, right?
Yeah.
Then you'll know that he's the second man in this camp, after Iberia.
And what's your job?
Well, I help my master prepare his alchemic potions. Mostly swamp weed and mine crawler secretion. The secretion is required very urgently.
What more can you tell me about your master?
He's not like the other gurus. Everybody may address him, but nobody's allowed to waste his precious time.
Where do I get the mine crawler secretion?
You can find crawlers in the old mine, but you need to know how to win the secretion. If you really want to fight these beasts, you better speak to one of the Templars who's had experience like Gurren Drag. He travels around between our camp and the old mine every day. In the mornings, you'll find him at the lab.
I see. Perhaps I could learn a thing or two. So was that thing telling me I needed to be level 5, and I'm currently at level, what, 1 or 2? Lester's acting was a bit worked out, spoken to me, convinced I'm now a true believer, I'm supposed to see the guru in his alchemy lab. Okay, but it's level locked. Press C. Well, C isn't doing much for me unless it's Control C. Unless I was meant to do it here. What's with the 100% thing at the bottom? Is it showing you how much of the page you've scrolled through? Because that is bizarre. No completed missions whatsoever. Ah, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Look at that level 1 that I'm at. And I need to be level 5 just to advance here? Ugh. Level gating.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
There must be something about that story after all.
There was a time when things would have gone very smoothly.
There must people off.
0 completed missions in the 2 hours of our life. Good to be in this world. Well, about half of our time has been spent in the Netherlands here. And it's not been great for working our way around. But I think I've hit a bit of a snafu here. So I've convinced them that I'm a true believer. But in order to be an even truer believer, I need to reach level 5. I'm at level 1, with no indication of how to level up further.
How can I become a...
First, you will have to serve as a novice for a while. Then come back to me.
Need to kill stuff or get quests for EXP, yeah? So it seems. Oh well. I don't even have my loincloth. That's pretty cool, just having everybody get ready for combat when you draw your sword.
Come on, put that thing away.
Put the weapon down. So, you do know what's good for you.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need
Hi,
to know it.
I'm new here.
The sleeper be with you, stranger.
What can you tell me about this place?
Well, the gurus are the most important people here. They spread the word of the sleeper and pass our master's visions on to the novices. Of course, he's too tired to talk to everybody himself. But on some days, he speaks to us in the temple courtyard and reveals the holy words of the sleeper.
And what does he say then?
The sleeper guides the way, but an infidel like you wouldn't understand that.
Things a bit hostile there. Australian's mood turning on a dime. That's what too much of this swamp weed'll do for you. Oh yeah, the voice acting is just that turn of the millennium levels of charming. So I guess what our poor bugger needs to do is go around and kill things for experience. But as someone earlier was saying, experience is limited to a degree, since, you know, we killed things on the way here and they're not going to be respawning, are they? Ah, well. Come get some. I'm as naked as the day I arrived here, but I can still take you on. Fantastic. Alright, that seems a fitting place to end it. After all, we play these punishment games for about 2 hours, and that was 2 hours of Gothic, in which we accomplished extremely little, but that's to be expected for just 2 hours at a game like this. But you know what? It wasn't bad. The controls were god-awful, but, you know, no game is perfect. Honestly, I don't see why this gets such the poor rep that it does. It certainly was more enjoyable to play than Morrowind, and I suffered through that game for 9 hours. In any case, that's it for the streams today. You know, a couple of knockout titles, Gothic and Infra. I'll be back tomorrow with a weekly one-shot. Don't know what it is yet, but I will puzzle it out. But until I am back with it, it's a cheers and a cheerio.